It is hot out here. Hot. But that's all right. It's feeling pretty good in here. Got the fans going, and I guess some AC's rolling.
The AC does help, I've noticed.
Yes.
Tremendously.
Absolutely does. So that's good.
Jimmy, we are in process of working on that, and it seems as if it's been fixed. Just bear with us.
Bull fixed it he is in hiking the Alps, and he fixed it from there.
Is that really true?
Yeah.
No, I mean, like he really fixed it from where he is?
Oh, that was a lie.
See, you even had me convinced. That's how good he is at lies.
Yeah. Actually, I'm the world's worst liar ever. I'm so bad at lying.
I'm a terrible liar.
So listen, we were really just waiting on Barnabas to get on. Now that he's on, you take back over.
Thanks, Barnes. Appreciate it. Tooth, how are you now?
Not so bad. Thanks for asking. How are you now?
Good, and you?
Not so bad.
No, not so bad, good, and you?
Let's not do that again.
Oh, no. What are you drinking?
Man, you'll never guess.
23 flavors.
Actually, they've added a 24th flavor to this one. Can you guess which flavor?
Vanilla.
Negative.
Cherry.
That is correct.
You got cherry in there?
I got cherry Dr. Pepper.
That's a big one, too, huh?
Boy, that's a root for I want to get through the whole episode.
You think you can do it?
Well, if I drink slow.
I hope you do.
I appreciate you.
I don't want you to be parched towards the end.
Well, I'll get one of them hot waters.
There you go.
There's nothing more satisfying after 24 flavors than a hot water.
It is. I thought you put some in the fridge.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Well, you might want to do that if you don't want a hot water.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Appreciate you being here.
Hey, man, Travis, thanks for having me on the show and stuff.
Hey, well, you're welcome. Thanks for coming back.
Hey, no problem.
Proud of you.
Sorry.
Intern Zeke.
What's up?
How are you now?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I am trabulous.
He even got it on the first try, ladies and gentlemen.
First try.
Sounded flawlessly.
Bam, it's the bravado. Is that what it's called?
You're on fleek, yeah.
That's right. I'm slapping.
You had that vibrato.
Yeah, vibrato. Not bravado.
Yeah, bravo.
Bravada, like Oldsmobile.
Yeah.
Intern Zeke, what are you drinking tonight, buddy?
Currently not sipping on anything.
No, where's your hot water?
Still in the pack.
Yeah, you're so cute.
It's warming up.
It's God.
It's room temperature.
Room temperature. Luke Cold.
We
as
called
Bull
it Luke
used-
Cold, yes.
Yeah, Bull started that. Luke Cold.
Snaps, guys. It's Luke Cold.
Thanks for being here, bud.
No problem.
And Bull, as I mentioned, Bull's not here tonight. He is hiking the Alps, and he will be there for an undisclosed amount of time.
Which Alps?
Swiss.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He's got hot chocolate and everything.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Congratulations, Bull.
Way to go, Bull.
Yeah.
Is he wearing lederhosen by any chance?
I guarantee he is.
That would make it much better.
It really would.
If he's not hiking in lederhosen, I'm going to be very upset.
You have a big horn.
Yeah. Rico.
Exactly.
Oh, that's from Vuvuzela.
Vuvuzela. Travis.
Also, Eli's not here. I don't know. I can't make anything up about Eli. He's got to work really early in the morning, so he's not here.
I feel like Eli's retiring.
You think so?
I mean,
slowly?
I feel like he's going to slowly retire. He's going to fizzle out.
He's in an age where you can retire and get to Social Security, but you can still work, but you can only work a certain amount of hours.
So he'll come in a certain amount of hours, and that's it.
Yeah, because you can't. If you get too much, you got to pay more in your taxes.
True.
So I bet that's why.
And they'll take your check from you.
They will.
Oh, hold up. We're going to keep some of your check.
Hang on now. You ain't getting all that.
Huh?
All right, and our guest tonight, Mr. Jacob Melton. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How about y'all?
Oh, fabulous, travulous, all the above. Well. What you having tonight?
I've already started on my Luke Cold water.
Oh man, you about to kill that whole thing
Yeah, I'm
already.
about half done.
He is already one into a Luke Coldwater. You better hold him back. Katie, bar the door.
It's fixing to get rowdy.
Yeah, you did say on the Facebook post yesterday it's going to get rowdy, but
I
you're
did.
drinking water. You got to drive and you're drinking water?
I might have to get a hotel room.
Yeah, you have to pee so much. Golly, man. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Travis, what are you drinking tonight? Just curious.
The Tooth.
Straight and narrow.
Straight and narrow from Common John Brewing Company.
The company that sponsors the Everyday Joe Show
That's right.
podcast, radio show, TV show.
All of it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's it taste like? Oh, it's slurped.
That's how you know it's good.
I think David Mitchell had something to do with brewing that one.
Man, I saw him working his tail off last night, just for the record.
He was, wasn't he?
He was working hard.
Proud of him.
I'm proud of him, too.
That's right. Speaking of Common John Brewing Company, goings on this weekend. Blood Stripe, their Imperial Red Ale's back on tap. Full flavored red ale punches you with flavor and goes down smooth. Better get in before it's gone. I believe the daughter, Chloe, and her husband, Ori, helped make this beer.
Oh, how about that?
And I'm sure Shelby did too, but I believe that they both.
Like he said, the daughter, Chloe.
Yes. Well, I was
You were Pacific.
I was being very, very Pacific. Yeah. So we got merch alert. We got these new 64-ounce stainless steel insulated growlers. I haven't seen them yet.
Big what?
Yeah. They also got new T-shirts. Get the new tie-dyed Common John shirt from GRS Designs. They make our shirts as well.
GRS Designs is on it, dude.
They're good people.
You know those people?
Gretchen and Richie Season.
Some of my favorite people on
Love
earth.
them. Love them to death. New beer from Southern Grist.
In cans.
In cans. Monkey Moves. Milk Stout. I don't know about that. Let's see what
How
else
about
we got.
Nude Wooter?
I don't know about that. I'm going to try it.
Nude Wooter Pastry Seltzer Grape. Hard seltzer.
I try it. They got the peanut butter and jelly squeeze.
Ooh.
I'd probably try that. They had one that was a peanut butter and jelly, and you could taste the bread in it. I'm not kidding. Somebody's like, "Here, you taste the bread." I'm like, "No, you can't." Yes, you can. They hand it to me. I'm like, "Dude, you can taste the bread in that."
Just
like,
the
that's
bread.
what we just said. It was good.
That's amazing.
It was.
All in a beer.
But you can still separate the flavors, like the grape,
Yeah.
and the peanut butter,
And the bread.
and the bread.
Oh, yeah.
Like, wow.
Like I wouldn't have drank a lot of them, but I would have probably poured it over some like Cheerios or something, just the regular Cheerios.
Peanut,
Sure, you can't go. Wouldn't want to do the
butter.
sweetened, but you know.
Yeah. No, that would be.
Peanut,
You get diabetes from that.
peanut butter, and jelly.
Friday night, we got music from Sailor Brasso. Did I say that right? I think I did.
I feel like you must have.
She plays at 6, from 6 to 10. Saturday, Evil Twin, 6 to 10. And also, Wednesday nights, which was last night, Singo. If you hadn't checked out Singo, check out Singo. Our man Tooth hosted last night.
Guys,
You killed it, man. Did a great job.
Singo is really fun.
What's Singo?
So it's like bingo, except instead of numbers and letters, we play a song. At the end of the clip, we tell you what the song was, but you look, if you have the song, you mark it. When you get a bingo, boom.
Okay.
You yell out, Singo! And then the second round, you got to get 2 Singos on the same square, but your paper has 2 squares, so you can play off either.
Double the chance of winning.
And then the last round is a blackout of an entire square. And it's a lot of fun. A lot of times the music will be older stuff, and it'll get people into kind of crowd karaoke almost.
Does every song play?
It's like 30-second little clips.
Okay, I didn't know if
Now,
it
we
like it
can
would be a
let
really long
ride,
game.
But if we let it ride,
If you
it's
played the
still,
whole song.
it's still only like a minute if you let it ride. It's not the
Yeah.
full song ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's a ton of fun. You can get boogered up and still play.
But what if you didn't know the song?
Well, that's why I say at the end of the 30 seconds, we announce, okay, that was
Oh, okay. Well, I wouldn't
Red,
even
Red
tell them.
Wine.
I'd be like, if you don't know what songs we're playing, you don't.
that has been talked about.
I'm telling you, like
They-
if you don't know, that's on you.
That should be like an all-star game. You know what I mean? Like once a month, once every 2-3 months.
Yeah.
Because there's some people in there. This dude here knows his music. There's a couple people in there. Man, I mean, they really know their music. I'm talking 80s pop, 50s country.
Really, like all of it. 70 songwriter.
Dude hit an ABBA song, I promise you, in 2 notes.
What?
He was like, ABBA. And I was like, because I was hosting last week. How did you get
and
ABBA?
it was not like Dancing Queen. It wasn't
No.
something super popular.
It was off- kinda
It
off
was
the
a
beaten
B-side
path.
of rarity,
Yeah.
and he was an ABBA, and I was like, this guy's a fan.
he celebrates their entire catalog.
He's going to the. Have you seen they have a show that the ABBA's doing, but it's not them. It's like a hologram.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
He's got front row tickets.
I'm sure he's going to
free
that.
of it.
Oh, absolutely. It was impressive. But yeah, they should do like an all-star game, like once every 2 months or something. Get all the ones, don't tell them the name, and go from there. That'd
And I
be
feel
fun.
like I said the other day, like, man, it'd be cool too if we did just what we do now, but make them do the artist, because the artist doesn't matter.
Right.
And if we kept track of the artist for each song for a round, and the person that singoed had all the artists, it could be like a bonus prize.
Yeah.
A bonus.
That's true.
All right, guys, don't forget, Sundays 2 to 4, you play poker at Common John Brewing Company.
In the rear.
That's right. It's in the rear of the building. Visit www.worldtavernpoker.com to create an account. After you do that, select the event at Common John Brewing Company. Hit quick way to register. I never can say that. I mess up register every single time. click that and go join them. That's they got a pretty good crowd playing the poker.
Poker's a fun game.
It is a fun game.
Texas Hold'em?
That's an excellent question. Thank you for
No,
asking.
sorry.
I've never.
Should I not have
research
asked?
man on that as we speak.
I've been there when they played poker, but I don't play, so I don't know what
okay.
I just like, they're over playing poker.
I mean, I'm just saying, and you may not have paid any attention at all, but Texas Hold'em is kind of a dead giveaway because there's cards in the middle of the table. And
Pay attention.
okay, I'm gonna let that
I was
go.
worried about my pizza.
Understood. Understood.
Worried about my pizza and filling up my straight and narrow. That's my bad.
You didn't want anything to flop, that's for sure.
No.
You see what I did there?
I got you. I saw that.
Texas Hold'em. It's the flop.
Yeah. He flopped in the river.
He's up the river. That's all I know.
Come on.
Golly.
Literally.
What about Greenbud Lounge this week?
Man, what are they doing this week?
I don't know. I saw Joel today. He doesn't know I saw him. I was a ninja.
Oh, so you were like stalking.
I was Nikki.
You were Nikki.
I was a unique.
Unique New York. Unique New York.
Correct.
I know he still got the video games. I
He
don't go
was
for
at
him play.
Sonic, dude. He didn't know I saw him because I was in a stall and he was
Right.
standing up outside. And I was like, hi, it's Joel. What's up, dude?
What's
It
up?
was late. We were at Sonic.
I told you, bro.
Yeah, man, you over here got me sweating being late, and you're over at Sonic.
Jackson, tell him the truth, man. Every stall.
Oh yeah, every single stall was packed. Dad waited like 15 minutes just to order some chili dogs.
But they were only $1. How could you pass that up? They're $1 all day.
That's why. That's why.
Mom, too.
So if you need any CBD or Delta 8, go see our good friend Joel.
Or if you want your butt kicked at like a cool video game.
Yeah.
You can
Is he
go
good at any of those games?
I haven't played them.
You haven't played them? Man, what are you even doing?
Because
with your
he's
life?
scared. Because he knows Dad's going to whip his
He's always
tail.
been good at games like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if you play them, you're just gonna lose.
Jimmy, it does not cost anything to play Singo, and there are prizes. First two, you get a token. You can get food like a cinnamon roll, or if you're an adult, you can have a beer.
It's a $5 token, basically,
Yeah.
if I understood last night from LeBron.
And blackout, you get merch.
Up to $25, I
I
think.
think you are correct, sir. You should go, Jimmy. Good time. We'll be there next Wednesday for sure. And my daughter went for the first time last night, and she had an absolute blast. She got her work schedule out today, and she's not off on next Wednesday, and she is not happy.
Unhappy.
Yes.
My daughter, a couple of my daughters showed up, honestly, and they brought their crowd. Like my youngest daughter brought her whole friend group just about. And it was,
And
and then
they won.
Alexis and Katori and Macy and Kylie. It was just a big, I was like, dang,
Yeah, she won.
Alexis? I remember. I was there.
You was there. You was hosting, weren't you?
Christian accused me of like being on the inside. I'm like, dude, how do you do that? It's random. Like all I can do is hit play.
Nepotism.
All I can do is hit play, bro.
That's right. Or you cannot hit play.
But I had to, otherwise the game would not go on.
You are correct about that. That is for sure. No doubt about that. So,
So,
y'all
yeah,
go
check
see
it out. Check it out.
Go see our buddies at Green Bud Lounge this weekend. Go to Common John Friday night. Once again, we got Sailor Brasseau 6 to 10. Saturday night, Evil Twin from 6 to 10. We'll maybe there Saturday. No, I don't know when I'm going to be there this weekend. Won't be there Friday.
I don't know exactly what my weekend holds.
No. I'll be there sometime.
It may hold nothing.
You just going to sit on the couch?
No, I mean, I'm going to help my dad for once.
Oh,
For one day, for sure.
for once.
For once.
Once.
I'm going to help my dad once.
No. Come over once. Okay, one time, that's it.
I'm going to my dad's once to
I'm
help
going to help him one
once.
time, and I'm not doing it again.
I'm gonna help him once.
That's a lie. He'll kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Mother Judy.
Mother Judy. What about that?
I miss that woman.
All right, guys, we're going to take a break. Come back. We're going to talk to Mr. Jacob Melton. And then later on, we got Lunchtime Theater. Eli phoned it in. Literally, phoned it in. Yeah, I got to take a drink. I said literally.
Oh, literally.
So is that a rule?
Yep.
I didn't get a rule card before
Yeah.
we started.
Well, now you know. And get your warm water.
Get your Luke cold water.
Take you a sip.
Start chugging, Bubba. He's not going to be able to play all that water.
Uh-oh. There's folk here.
We also going to have Tooth's Music of the Week, and Jacob may play us a few songs.
I heard tell he brought a guitar.
He did. It's a very nice guitar.
It is a very nice guitar.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 115 and Facebook Live.
Hey, get that app. Procure that app.
Monday through Friday, 10 to 5:30.
Really helped us get
rates going up.
he even 332.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live, episode 253.
Where finger banging is
Come
allowed.
on. Tooth. Intern Zach. Jacob Melton, me, the Travis Reed. All right. Our aforementioned guest. Did I use that word right?
You did.
Oh, well, look at me. Man.
Impressive.
Thank you. Well, I spent a year as a traveling, I sold dictionaries.
Oh, really?
So I just, no, that's a total lie, too.
What brand?
Webster's. Yeah.
Webster's?
Yeah, Emmanuel Lewis.
Yeah.
Alex Karras never showed up. I was kind of mad, but
Weird.
whatever. Jacob Melton, where you from, buddy?
I am from Woodbury.
Woodbury.
Yeah, I was born in Woodbury. I don't know if that's something I should tell everybody, but
As was I.
you was born in Woodbury?
I was born in Woodbury.
You was?
At the hospital?
Well, it's like a library or a vet office now. I'm not really sure which one it is.
Right.
It's one of the, no, and that's no joke.
Interestingly enough, it was a library or a vet office
It's
then
both.
as well.
It's both.
Probably right. Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah, okay. Yeah, I was born in Woodbury, too.
Okay.
All right, what about that?
Awesome,
Woodbury.
awesome.
Gang signs.
Go Cannon County.
I was not born in Woodbury.
Well, what about
Sorry.
you? Where are you from?
Well, I mean, I'm from here,
He was born in Memphis.
Memphis.
Memphis. Okay.
Yeah. The love child of Elvis. Wow. The gestation period was crazy, though. It was long.
Weird.
Yeah. Like 3 years.
I came out with a full head of hair, my lip curl already. I was like, what?
What happened there? So, big town of Woodbury.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. Did you grow up there?
I grew up there.
Did you go to the drive-in? Did you go to the drive-in? Did you go to the drive-in?
We didn't have the drive-in until after I graduated, which I actually transferred. I actually graduated from DeKalb County, Smithville. Smithville with 2 F's, right?
Smithville. That's right. Smithville.
Smithville.
So, you went from the booming metropolis of Woodbury to the city that never sleeps, Smithville.
That's right. Like we have
Midnight
a joke
Cowboy
about
or
it. That
something.
Midnight Express.
we call Smithville out town.
Yeah.
If we need to go out town, because we live like in between.
Right.
Short Mountain is where I'm actually in the community. But if we were going to Smithville, we would say we got to go out town.
Ah.
And then if we was going to Woodbury, it's just to town.
We got to go to town.
That way, you
We got to
separate.
go out town.
What?
Travis got to go out house.
That's right. I should have during that break, but I will during the next
Interesting.
one. Yes, very. Oh, man. So, graduated from DeKalb County.
DeKalb County, a long time ago.
Yeah, man.
Feels like it anyway.
That town,
You don't look that old.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
23-ish?
20 is that? Yeah, I'm 35.
35 ish.
Ish,
Yeah.
35-ish.
Yeah, we use ish around here.
Wow, look at his eyes. No bags.
I know.
No bags. 35 and no bags.
No bags.
Living right, brother.
I don't know
Do you
about
see- Do you
that.
see these, bro? I don't know what's going on.
Botox, man.
Did you just now notice them?
Well, no, I mean, shut up, Travis. God. You are a real friend.
I never noticed them till today.
You're a liar. You lie to me.
I promise.
You chipmunk eyes. You lie.
You can't even see my eyes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyways, look, dude, DeKalb County is cool.
Midnight Express.
That's all I'm saying. You guys have your own
I mean, we got a lake. We got, like you
a
said,
bar.
a
You got
bar.
very
you
nice
know?
establishment
Yes.
for the gentlemen.
Yes. Aaron Tippin lives there.
Aaron Tippin. I have a funny story about Aaron Tippin if you
Yeah.
want me to go
Doesn't
there.
that guy that'll trade for anything that just don't eat? Don't he live over there somewhere? We'll trade for anything as long as it don't eat.
Maybe. I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure, dude.
Research it.
Well, all
You
right,
don't
I'll
care it
look
much.
it up.
So what you got on?
You want so like I feel like being so close to Nashville, like everybody has a story about running into somebody that's a singer or musician, right?
Right.
Well, I don't really have a whole lot of stories whenever I go up there and play like in town, doing songwriter rounds and stuff like that. And the one that I usually tell is that whenever I was 4, we were hauling tobacco. It had been cut and we were going to put it in the barn. And Aaron Tippin he kept his bus and everything out there. He had another home, and we were pulling a trailer, and his dog ran out in front of the truck, and my dad hit it. And they almost got in a fight. And I was like
Really?
4 years old, and I'm sitting there like, I had no idea who the guy was.
Right.
But I mean, it was not a good
Hey, man, my
situation.
dad almost got in a fight with Aaron Tippin.
I know.
Man, we killed his dog.
I mean, he
Cool
stopped.
story, bro.
He stopped and got out and was like, "Hey, I'm sorry," and it ain't like he just kept driving.
Jacob, I feel like that's a song.
It could be. It should be
yeah,
a song.
Absolutely. should.
Next time
Aaron,
I'm
if you're
seeing
listening to this ever, I'm sorry about your dog.
Next time I
30
see
years
Aaron,
ago.
I'm going to my next interview with Aaron. I'm going to ask him about
Yeah.
this.
You should.
should.
You should. Bring it up.
This is great.
Remember that redheaded guy that ran over your dog 30 years ago?
Actually, he came. I had to work at the O'Reilly's. Me and him both did for a little bit up there, and
Out town.
Out
out town.
Yeah.
And he came in, and usually when people come in our stores, we greet them first.
Okay.
No, he greeted us first.
Oh, okay.
He walked in. What's up, boys? We're like, and I'm looking. I'm like, that's Aaron Tippin. I'm not freaking out, but I'm kind of freaking out. Like, just
Minor starstruck. Just very minute.
yeah. And I'm like,
right.
why are you here? This is Smithville, Tennessee. Why is Aaron Tippin in this store right
Yeah,
now?
he owns it.
Well, probably. And he came in, what's up, Greg? What's up, so and he's like, knows these guys by name. And he's like, hey, how are you? You new here? And I'm like, no, I'm just helping out, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and I took a picture of him. I was like, Aaron Tippin. He's like, yeah. I said, dude, my mom had the biggest crush on you. Oh, well, she's sweet. And he said, I'll be right back. So we went out and got his new CD and autographed it. What's your mama's name? I was Pam. Here you go. To Pam with love, Aaron Tippin. I was like, yeah, I don't think I ever gave it to her.
Why would you?
Oh, no, I think it's in the house somewhere.
This is back, by the way, this is back when Travis had it. No offense, Travis. This is back when Travis had normal hair,
Oh,
an average American haircut, like what you would have if you worked in a retail parts store kind of thing.
okay. Like,
So, had Aaron Tippin walked in the store and Travis had current haircut,
you don't think he would have said something then?
and he would have said lots of things about Travis's hair.
You're probably right. He probably would have. Cool
Hey,
dude.
boys, who is
Super.
this guy?
Yeah. Where'd y'all find him at?
What happened to his head? He got in a fight with a weed eater.
And I lost. Yeah. All right. So
I like your hair, just for the record.
Thank you.
I do. I've always said that. I like your
You
hair.
do.
I think were you about to say you like his hair?
Nope. What are you doing over there?
He was.
That's what I thought I was
Listen,
going to
I was
hear.
going to let him get away with it. You're making he's got to marinate in it now.
Oh my god, this is it took a turn for the worse. Yeah,
This is one of the best intro episodes we've had in like 2 days.
Let me get back to my notes here. Oh man, so when'd you start playing music?
I started playing in high school. Like, I grew up in a musical family. If I wasn't playing sports, I was playing music.
Like, were you guys in one of those clocks, and every time it struck 12, y'all came out and, like you said, musical family? Explain.
Right, well, my great grandfather played bluegrass for his, for
A long-
80 years. I mean, he died when he was 92.
Oh, wow.
So I mean, he was still playing music till that day. So
What instrument exactly, or multiple?
guitar. He was.
Any banjos?
His brother did. It's Clyde and Rayburn. Very, very amazing people, and I can tell a ton of stories. But he did bluegrass, and then my grandfather played bass for a rock band for 30 years, locally. So
Which band?
the band was called the Butterscotch Bicycles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude.
The Butterscotch Bicycles.
They had a couple real big hits, you remember?
Nope.
Me neither. Me either.
No,
No. That's cool though. I mean,
I'm gonna
you got,
Google 'em.
You
you
got
should Google them.
But regardless, you had musical influence because family members playing music, being musically involved. I get it, man.
Right. So it just kind of just happened naturally, and I started writing a lot and singing and playing, mainly because I transferred schools and I was actually struggling,
Right.
whenever I transferred, and it was an outlet for me, really.
That's cool. That's a friend of ours. He just opened up for T.I. in Fort Collins, Colorado last month.
awesome.
Same way, transferred schools, didn't feel like out of place. Met a guy who was a rapper here in town, and was like, "Oh my gosh, that is so cool!" Started doing his own thing. Say almost exact. He felt out of place, and he got bullied a little bit, and decided that he was just gonna. He found somebody he attached to and was like, yeah, I'm going to do this.
Really?
And now he opened up for T.I. Just had a baby, by the way, Jacob, Lord Rogue.
Lord Rogue.
Just had a baby at Vanderbilt the other day. Congratulations.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah. So, that's cool. That's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, rapping. I just wrote with a rapper a couple weeks ago, Big Smo, or he's just Smo now.
Yeah.
Wow.
But me and him, we wrote a song together.
That's pretty cool, dude.
He wants me to go and open some shows for him.
That is super cool, man.
Thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's definitely a different, it's a different vibe, but he still has a lot of rock in his songs too.
I don't
so.
know what you're waiting on. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I can sing I'll sing the choruses and he can rap the verses.
There you go, man. That'd be awesome, dude. I mean, that would be.
That's really cool. Regardless of what you decide, that's super cool.
Right.
Yeah, just opportunity.
He's a super cool dude.
Right.
Like, down to earth, and he's just good people.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Travis and I, we hang out with Jesse James Dupree when he's in town. We helped kind of develop his bourbon brand.
Really?
Yeah, we drank a lot of it.
Whatever.
Taste tested.
we drank a mess of them, which is more than a bushel.
It's in the Webster's Dictionary.
It is. I sold them.
I remember.
Yeah, that's my
That's how I
first.
met you.
It was one of my first jobs.
He was very articulate.
First jobs out of the halfway house. What?
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
So anyway,
yeah,
back to you.
Oh
yeah. Since it's your show,
no.
so it's back. No, it really
It's
is.
not. It's about you.
That's right.
It's
I'm
all
not used to that.
about-
So, who taught? Did you teach yourself? Did the grandparents help teach
He
you play
did
guitar?
some family members, but really just sitting and listening. I can't read music
Right.
or anything. It's just play by ear.
I don't know how my cousin can do that. He lives in North Carolina. Can you hear a song? Oh, what are you doing, man? Stop it. I don't.
Those people piss you off. You
Oh,
know?
God. So mad.
I mean,
So
my
mad.
cousin, he is so good, but he's like one of these guys that can pick up every single instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't matter. And he just freaking kills on it, you know?
It's just not fair.
It ain't. It's not
No,
fair.
I think I'm going to write a strongly worded letter to
It's
some of
not
these
fair.
people. All capital letters, too.
Right. That's how you know that you mean business.
This dude's serious, and then I'm going to enclose a picture of me with my teeth clenched.
Right,
Going,
like
whoa.
gritting.
He is talking with his teeth clenched, and these words are in all capital letters.
I ain't messing with him.
Yeah.
I took lessons for a short amount of time. It was very short, maybe 6-8 months tops. It was a once a week deal. But once I was far enough along to know what chords were and to read some tablature, I was like, peace out. So, and now anyone who is moderately decent at playing guitar can learn anything they want on YouTube. I mean, there is somebody doing an acoustic lesson or an acoustic version of almost everything.
Absolutely.
It's
Tabs were
ridiculous.
huge for me in high school. Like, I would pull those things up, you know, guitar tab, and figure out how to play a lot of stuff whenever.
The 3 songs I can play on bass, I learned them on tabs. Okay.
That's cool because there's a few songs that I learned how to play on dabs.
Yeah. Was it really? Well, that's weird. How'd you do that?
One dab at a time.
One dab at a time. Hello, Miss Tina B, listening and watching from Ontario, Canada,
Hello.
worldwide. I don't think that was a Canadian accent.
Well, I wasn't trying to be Canadian.
Okay. I thought,
Well, we're like, coast to coast like butter and toast. so
come on. I love it. I love it.
So how long? So you're 35. When did you actually start? When did you pick up a guitar the first time?
8th grade, 9th grade,
Okay.
somewhere around there.
Okay.
About the same time as you, wasn't it?
Yeah, not too far off. I was a freshman. But
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like with anything, especially with playing music, it's like you do and you practice and you don't feel like you're getting anywhere for a long time, and then all of a sudden you like scaffold up. It's like stair stepping, and then you.
He's 100% on that. I'll have to agree. Like there was a while it was like I felt so complacent where I was, and I wasn't. And I can't say anything now because I barely play anymore, and it's terrible. But when I was playing regularly, there was this span where it was like I'm not any better than I was yesterday, and
Or 2 months
or
ago.
2 months ago, and then all of a sudden it was like, hey man, two's pretty good. I'm no, I'm not good. No, I'm not good. Hey man, dude, that's pretty good. No, and then the next thing you know, it's like you can do that. You can make that chord. And I'm like, what happened?
Confidence, man, confidence.
And now it's like, man, I wish I could play.
Yeah, I'm the same.
It's like riding a bike, man. Just pick it back up.
Oh, he could bust out 10 songs right here in a minute.
Yeah, well.
Oh, and I need to. Oh,
Speaking of, you need to put that in your notes.
Well, put it in my notes. I got when we come back here in a minute. I want if Jacob will grace us with a song during the break.
Sure,
it'd be great. I got a couple questions I want to ask you. One I got to ask you, but it's not from me. It's from somebody else.
Understood.
And then I have a question for you as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to think about it for me. Let's see.
So he gets an advantage. That's what we call it in the dictionaries that I grew up with. He gets an advantage because he knows the question and gets to think about what his answer is going to be.
it's true.
Oh, but this isn't a trivia thing though.
Doesn't matter. He's a cheater.
Absolutely.
We have to do it off the cuff.
Win if you can,
Exactly.
lose if you must,
But always
cheat.
Oh, that's what
Dwight
I'm
Knapp,
at.
he says that song 90 Proof by Jacob is fire, and you are correct, sir. It is fire.
We wasn't supposed to talk about it until later.
No.
This
I
guy's
used to work
ruined it.
with Dwight. He's a good dude.
All right, guys, we come back. We're going to talk a little music. I got to ask Tooth a trivia question.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live.
Hey guys, there's an app. Get it.
What are you going to play?
I don't know. Y'all want?
be quicker than that.
You want fast, slow?
Whatever you want to do.
All right. We just started out with a little more rock. This song's called "Death of Me."
Let's have this kind of. Just that's not your way right there.
No, I'm good. If you're good, what about this? You tell me. How's that sound? I played this at my family reunion. more when you see me coming. Oh, we are two rebel kids made for outlaw running. You turn me on, holding that gun with the hairpin trigger. Before the sun is gone, we'll be on the run and 10 times richer. You can call me Clyde and I'll say you're my Bonnie. And like she was for him, oh, I know you're gonna be. Yeah, you'll be the death of me. This life we had ain't coming back with the stuff we're into. I'm breaking bad. I'll throw it all away if it means I keep you. You can call me Clyde and I'll say you're my Bonnie. And like she was for him, oh, I know you're gonna be. Yeah, you'll be the death of me. And I can see that you'll be the death of me. Feeling this rush, your love's got a hold of me. And I can see that you'll be the death of me. Needing your touch and love that is killing me. Yeah, you'll be the death of me. Oh, you can call me Clyde and I'll say you're my Bonnie. And like she was for him, oh, I know you're gonna be. You can call me Clyde and I'll say you're my Bonnie. And like she was for him, oh, I know you're gonna be. Yeah, you'll be the death of me.
Booster 10.
Yeah, you'll be the death of me.
That was amazing.
So thanks.
That boy can sing.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company, here on Rooster 115 and Facebook Live, episode 253. Tooth. Intern Zane. Jacob Melton, me, the Travis Reed. Dude, that's a cool song.
Thank you.
I like that. You hit some
Awesome.
You hit some notes that I'm a little bit jealous.
Oh,
Maybe.
well, thanks.
Yeah,
Travis is the songbird of our generation.
I am. Well, it was apparently.
Yeah, that boy can sing.
Yeah, that's what Shamara said. That boy can
Shamara said he
sing.
can sing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
No, that was awesome, dude. That was amazing. That should be on the radio.
I wish it would. You know.
Is that one of your songs?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
When'd you write that one?
I wrote that one. I started it. I feel like I'll start a song and then I kind of get stuck, and then I leave it alone.
Right.
Like I probably started that song maybe 6 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, but I just finished it like a year ago.
Oh, okay. Well, it takes time, man. It takes time.
Yeah, a lot of re-editing. I'm my own worst critic. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Perfectionist.
can see that. And I've talked to Tooth. He wrote he wrote his first song when he was like 15 or 16, and Bull, he's wrote a couple, and we have another friend of ours, Craig. He's wrote a ton, and I just don't understand how y'all do that.
I don't know.
I can barely put a sentence together anyway. So I have so much respect for people who can write songs and stuff.
Right.
And I get how you could be your own worst critic and rewrite and rewrite and rewrite and rewrite.
Well,
and
you constantly think, you balance, you straddle this line of what you feel and what you think people is going to understand.
right.
And sometimes you hit it and sometimes you don't.
I think that one hit it. That was
Nailed it.
a good one. We got a question from Facebook Live, and this is going to be one of our questions as well. Jimmy Newton wants to know who are some of your influences?
Mine?
Yeah.
Phew. Well, definitely 90s rock alternative. Matchbox 20. I'm actually getting to meet Rob Thomas.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to Canada next month to meet him, and I might possibly. There's a chance I could open for him in
Really?
2023. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about it. I hope it. I just don't want to. I hope this doesn't jinx it. You know,
Right.
'cause I'd really like that to come through.
That would be pretty
Awesome.
awesome.
For Rob Thomas, eh?
Hey, hey, dude, that's big time, man. That's pretty cool.
I'm excited about
Just,
it.
I mean,
What are you talking about? He's opening for Rob Thomas, eh?
that's right. Hey,
Speak it into existence.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I've learned that.
Everybody I'm going to meet for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to say, hey, I met Jacob Melton the other night. He's about to open for Rob Thomas, eh?
He's about to. Yeah. Everybody's about to do something.
That's right.
But besides them, I mean, I grew up classic rock. You know, Zeppelin, AC/DC. That's what my parents listened to.
Right.
Bob Seger.
Oh yeah,
Big Bob Seger fan.
Love Bob Seger.
And then you can kind of get into the country side of things, because I feel like even though I do rock, I try to tell a good story, and that's kind of the country side of it. You know.
You do rock.
So I'm trying to blend those two things and kind of come up with something that's uniquely my own, I guess.
Yeah. No, that's who's some of your country influences.
Country, I really started to listen to country around whenever Gary Allen.
Oh, I like Gary Allen.
He's solid,
Man, he
man.
was blowing smoke rings in the dark, man.
That's a terrific song.
Is it not?
It's
it not?
great. It's my favorite.
Jeez,
It's my favorite.
Such a
Yeah,
good song.
he is so. Talk about being different, being your own. And that guy, he's had some tragic things too happen to him.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
But I mean, he did the same. He started out in
Watching
rock as well.
airplanes. I mean, just
You know, well, yes, watching airplanes. But he transformed or transitioned from more of that, because he was a rocker before, and then went into country.
so he did the opposite of Garth
Yeah.
and Chris Gaines.
Right.
He did the opposite of Chris Gaines.
He did the
Yeah.
Kenny Rogers.
Ah,
He did the Kenny
He
Rogers
gambled on
and the
it.
Hootie.
He gambled on.
Oh
it.
yes, the Hootie.
The Hootie. Yeah.
Hootie.
That's cool, man. That's I like that hybrid style. That's pretty.
thank you.
Because it seems like a lot of country artists, when you see them in concert, which I've not seen that many, they rock it up pretty good.
Oh,
Because everybody wants to be a rock star.
That's true.
You know.
Let me tell you, a rock and country guy, like just to see him play, I've told you before, Brad Paisley.
Oh,
when
yeah.
he's up there playing, he's a rock star.
He's a rock
He
star.
is a rock star, and he's really great.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
So I
skill-
have to give a shout out to my producer. His name's Adam Schofield, but he tours with Tim McGraw, and
It's just,
I threw it. I didn't know if I had to say the McGraw part.
Yeah.
McGraw.
I got it, but
Dude, he is phenomenal, and he's the same way. Like when you watch him up on stage, you know it's a show. It's a rock show.
yeah. Well, it has to be. It's fun.
Exactly.
Very
The
fun.
rock is fun.
Yeah, it is. Hey, country's fun. I would actually like to see Tim McGraw in concert. I think it would actually be a really good show.
It would. It
a
is.
show.
It is a great show.
You know what I mean? 'Cause I
You can
think
show up in the back of your red rag top, man, and listen to Tim McGraw.
this guy and his puns.
It'd be great.
We did it because we all went and seen Garth Brooks back in April, I guess it was.
Oh, did you go see him back in April?
Yeah, and him and Bull, Garth Brooks puns the next week. It was just constant, and I don't know how they kept coming up with them, and they're still doing it.
Well, that's because Garth has an endless catalog.
That's why you got to sit at a show of his for 3 hours just for him to get through all his hits.
We were able to do it because he's given us the material.
Right.
He's handed it to
Yeah,
us.
still though.
Kind of like Webster did for you
Well, he did.
during your brief career.
Yeah, it was pretty brief. I got fired. Whatever.
Anyway,
I don't wanna talk- I don't-
sales were down.
I don't want to talk about that right now.
Well, he could barely put together a sentence. How good is he going to be at selling dictionaries?
It depends on if you have to say anything.
I just went,
Read this.
yeah,
It's
Look.
not very. Listen, it's not a very thrilling, captivating book if you're just reading it from start to finish.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Aardvark. I mean, it's
There
not-
are no pictures in
I
this
feel
thing.
like encyclopedias would have been better.
Well,
or easier for you.
they weren't hiring.
Britannica was filled up.
Oh,
Filled up.
And then Wikipedia happened, and then
yeah, Britannica's an English company anyway, and I was like, well, whatever. It's fine.
We know how you feel about the British.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
that's British for yep. Didn't know if you knew that.
didn't
Yeah, we're bilingual around here too. Yeah.
Well, we're trilingual. We try to say languages all the time.
Well, you were speaking Canadian earlier.
Earlier, what are you talking about?
Yeah, see, there you go.
There you go, eh?
I'm proud of you. So proud.
now.
So What about this? What's the first song you ever learned to play?
Oh, good question. That was my next question. But see, apparently tonight I'm not even here.
Dude.
Hey, dude.
The first song I ever remember learning to play was an Offspring song.
Really? Which one?
I can't even
Well, that's
remember,
not very
but I
cool.
know. I'd have to pull it up.
Yeah.
But it was off the Americana album. I know that.
That's interesting. The first song I learned to play was "Smoke on the Water."
That's usually everybody's
That's
first.
everybody's like first.
It's 3 chords.
Smoke on the water.
Mine was 4. So
He was very skilled. He was advanced. He was like a savant.
Yeah, he had 4 notes. You had 1. Well, I learned to play "Smoke on the Water" on the bass,
okay.
but the bass line is.
Did you do any runs? Did you add any runs to it when you?
No, I actually learned to play the guitar part on bass, but the bass part is open E, 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 D, open E, open E, open. It was so boring.
Not a lot of room for runs.
No. So I'm like this because I was like, well, every guitar player learned "Smoke on the Water."
If
So-
you're gonna be a bass player, you got to learn what they learn, right?
Right. So I thought, well, me and Tooth can jam to that. So I looked at the tabs and it's just like E, 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 D, E, E, E. I'm like, this is terrible.
I was like, Travis, this is gonna be boring for you, buddy.
Oh my
You're
God.
not gonna enjoy this.
Yeah, I quit. I was like, I don't want to do it anyway.
He's an aspiring bassist.
Yeah, I have one on the wall. It's got
Yeah.
8 inches of dust on it.
You
He's
play
aspiring.
lead bass?
Yeah, I do. Yes, Jacob, I do play lead bass. Thank you,
This is
sir.
our lead bassist, Travis Reed.
But what separates me from other bass players, I don't wear stupid hats like most of the bass players do.
That's
They need
true.
to stop. I don't
You know what else separates him from other bass players? Playing
Playing bass.
playing bass. Actually being good at it.
That's the biggest difference between Travis and most of your bass players are like in bands. They can play.
Well, and the hats. I don't wear the hat.
My grandfather wore a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wore like a,
do bass players
not like
do that?
a cowboy hat, but a Western style hat
Right.
and a trench coat. That's
Yeah.
how he performed his.
Well, if you wear a
Like a
trench coat, I'm not
duster?
saying nothing.
Yeah.
Like Rip, he
Right.
dressed like Rip.
Yes,
Rip,
yes.
yeah,
He
the
looked like
Undertaker.
Rip on the bass.
Rip
Yeah.
looks like
Had,
him.
Well, I
had
wouldn't
beard
have-
and everything.
I would not have judged that man if
No.
he had. Nope. We're like, no, go ahead, dog. Go ahead.
Do you, dog?
Yeah, I'm good over here.
Where you put them spurs when you play?
Well, like we went to see, who we go see at the Caverns?
Well, we saw Highly Suspect there.
Highly
once.
Suspect.
Ooh, I wanted to go to that show.
It was a good show.
Their bass player was wearing like a safari hat and like a Columbia fishing shirt. And so I'm like, what are you doing? Take that stupid
He
hat
was on
off.
Walkabout.
Well, I mean, he was playing and I wasn't, so I mean, there's that, but still, stupid hat. Stupid hat.
Wonder what hat he'll be wearing. They got an upcoming show at the Ryman.
Really? We should go just see what hat and then start making fun of him. Make signs. Get some t-shirts
I
made.
like safari hats.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the
I like it. That's a pterodactyl.
oh.
Yeah.
What was it? The Wild? Oh, I don't remember. It was a cartoon.
You had-
Wild thornberries.
That's the one. The dad with the mustache and the hat.
Nigel.
No, see, that's what being younger does. He watched them. I watched my kids watch them. That's what being younger does. I watched them too, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I still watch SpongeBob with my kids.
There's nothing wrong with that. I went
The
to a
lid.
True
The
story. You want to hear a
lid.
true story
Yes,
about SpongeBob? I'll tell you a
yes.
true story about SpongeBob. When the SpongeBob movie came out,
Which one?
the original SpongeBob
Okay,
movie, the
okay.
first one,
Yes.
when that came out, we were adults. And when I say adults, we had children. His, at the time, wife was a big SpongeBob fan. So my wife and I, and Travis's wife and himself, as adults, were the only adults in the SpongeBob movie that did not have kids. It was so awesome.
Oh, SpongeBob is terrific at throwing in adult humor. That is.
Well, duh.
that is.
I fell asleep during that movie. I did.
Travis lived in a pineapple under the sea.
I did. I went home to the pineapple. Oh, yeah. The lid. The lid.
But
I think it's like the self-deprecation of Squidward. You know, like when you see him in the graveyard and he's sitting there weeping, and it says, "Here lies Squidward's hopes and dreams." I feel that way sometimes.
I feel
felt
like it
that.
really sets you up for your future.
Yeah.
If you're watching this, you're probably going to be like Squidward.
Yes, you're not
Or
gonna-
Patrick.
Could be Patrick. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
It can be,
You-
especially if Travis is playing. See? All you got to do is mention it, and there you go.
You know who voices Patrick Star?
I thought it was you.
No. You remember the show Coach?
Well, yes.
Dauber, the big tall blonde-headed guy.
Really?
That's who does.
I can
Patrick
see that
Star.
now.
Yeah.
Well, Hayden Fox,
Yeah.
man. Who was his little assistant? It was, Jerry Van Dyke, Dick Van Dyke's
Mm-hmm. Yep.
brother.
All right, that goes into a question I have. If you had to spend 1 month in a TV show, which one would it be?
That is an excellent question. Travis, you go first.
Wow. Cheers.
Cheers. That's a solid one.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
No doubt. There's no doubt where I would be.
You'd be doing nothing the whole month, you know.
That's
that.
exactly right. It's the summer of George, baby.
What about you?
You could be Baywatch.
Yeah, good
I
one.
could go either way.
What'd you say, Baywatch?
Yeah, I
You
could
just
go-
took my answer.
It's okay. Don't mess with the Hoff.
I can do Night Rider, but yeah, cheers. I can drink all the time.
MacGyver, maybe? I don't know.
That's a cool show.
Jimmy Newton said good times. Well, you want JJ's dad to whoop your butt too? No, I'm out.
I'm out.
HOT out, son.
You know, Mayberry wouldn't be too bad. You know, Andy Griffith, that would be kind of...
Be nice and slow.
Dude, I don't think I'd ever want to leave, though.
I feel like I'd get in trouble with the law because I'm pretty sure I'd steal
Barney?
Andy's old lady.
Oh, that's...
Which one?
Aunt
The
B?
teacher.
Oh, I didn't know the teacher, the one that worked at the soda shop.
The teacher.
Ellie, was it Ellie? I think her name was Ellie.
The teacher.
Yeah.
He stayed with the teacher for a long time.
Right.
Happy Days, too.
Matter of
maybe.
fact, if you go behind the scenes, there's talk that there might have been some behind the scenes between the teacher and Andy.
Well, I don't blame Andy. I don't
Well, I
blame
wouldn't be
him.
mad at him either.
I'm going to steal that question, by the way.
That's an excellent question. You had questions.
I do. This came from a concerned listener, viewer of the Everyday Joe show by the name of Gerald C. Jones.
I miss him.
He wants
Let's
to
go visit
know
him. Let's go visit him.
if you knew the first song that plays in the movie Dazed and Confused. Very first song.
Well, I don't off the top of my head right this second. No, I do not.
He thought you would know because he asked me, and I said, I don't know. And I said, School's Out for Summer, which is played in the song. It's the second one. And he's like, no, he was watching it at the time.
Is it Slow Ride?
It is not.
Okay, well, then I don't know.
Sweet Emotion.
Sweet Emotion by Aerosmith.
Yep. And I was like, man, I said, it's amazing you know that. He said, well, I was watching it. I was like, you cheated, man. Yeah, my
I saw it
uncle,
recently.
my uncle, he looks like Randy Owens from Alabama with a feed sack attached to his stomach. And he watches Andy Griffith constantly. And he called me one night. I said, what are you doing, man? He said, I watch Andy Griffith. I said, are you? He said, yeah, it's a rerun.
He don't say.
Are you being serious right now? Yes, it's a rerun.
Jimmy Newton said Sweet Emotion.
Yeah, look at there. Of course, Jimmy Newton knows
He
everything.
knows everything.
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 All right, so I had this question.
Where? What?
We were talking about it the other night, and I heard, I think it was Lewis when he was on, was talking about it.
I love Lewis.
Good dude, man.
Yeah, we just wrote a song recently together.
Did you?
Yeah.
Cool. I like.
This guy's in everybody's pocket.
I know.
Just hang out with me, if you know.
I'm trying. I'm trying real hard. Can I go to a show sometime? Like
We could go run over other people's dogs.
I'm really good at driving over people's dogs.
There we go.
So Lewis was talking about when he was wanted to be an artist and go downtown and play. He said, I learned 25 cover songs. I'm good to go. So we got talking at the brewery the other night with a friend of mine, Sam and Joe, and her husband, he plays a little bit, and he knows about 10, 15 songs. You know, I was like, you know them front to back? And he's like, yeah, I know all the words. I'm like, well, how many songs do I know front to back, all the words? Quite a few. So I asked Tooth, and Tooth was like, what'd you say, 150?
At first I did, and then I started running down just what I could play and sing, and was like, well, dang, I know 50 right there. And then I thought, well, what about this catalog? I know almost all of Modest Mouse music,
Right.
like, and I can sing just about any song. I did ask the precursor of a question. Is the music playing, or do I have to do it just from memory? And he said the music can be playing. So, like, if I'm playing and singing, that helps me remember the lyrics.
That's true. But here's another thing. Do you have to have them memorized, or can you have your little iPad up there and have the lyrics coming right here?
Memorized. We're
Memory.
talking about memorized.
Because that's what it takes a lot
We
more.
kept talking back and forth, and you guys may think I'm crazy, and we may need to sit down one night, Travis, and start a list. But
Yeah.
I think I could get somewhere around 400.
I would agree, 400.
Dude, there's no way.
Like,
My
how
brain
many
can't do
you
that.
think you could do? Just
Off the top of my head right now,
yeah, just say if you're going to sit at the house, clear mind. How many could you sing? Just Boom, boom, boom.
Some would have to come back to me.
The music's playing. The
Right.
music's playing.
So I don't have to worry about playing and singing.
Yeah.
Like, you've got the music. That's what I asked him. Because if I had to just do it right here and think of the music in my head and try to remember the melody,
Right.
I could not do 50. I could probably do 25 maybe. But if I'm playing it, or if I've got the music playing in the background, like the songs on the radio, even turned down low to where you can't really hear the singing.
Well, that's a little better. Oh, yeah.
Usually go, I know the words
if
to
we can
this.
karaoke it, you know, I
But
mean,
we're not looking at the words.
but not looking at the words,
Yeah.
I could probably do, I don't know, 50.
You can do a lot more than that. That's the thing. It's a trick. In my mind, I was like, 100's a lot. And then I started listing songs at home. I was like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah, because I got him thinking, because I'm a huge Metallica fan.
Nice.
I can sing every word to every Metallica song.
Every Metallica
Every
song?
I
Metallica song.
guarantee you Travis knows all the words
So-
to all of Metallica's music.
Except for Orion and Cthulhu. I mean,
Do you
there's no
make the
words.
same noise he does at the end?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
For a long time, Travis, actually, the truth is, James mimicked his facial hair
that's
after
what I
Travis.
was going to
Yeah.
ask.
Right.
Is
The
where,
Lemmy.
it's where he got his style
I
from.
did have the Lemmy. I had that
For a
going on
long
for a while.
time,
Yeah.
James was like, what's that Travis Reed guy doing with his facial hair?
And I love it when people go, I mean, you remind me of James Hetfield. I'm like, yes. So I know all Metallica songs. And I told Tooth, I was like, dude, I said, you probably know almost all Metallica songs. Pretty close.
I don't think I know all of them, but I know a lot of them.
Right.
So you take 100, just 100 of their songs. You got that licked. Then you take AC/DC. Take 20 of their songs.
That's true. TNT,
You take Zeppelin.
Big Balls. Oh, and that, see, I can sing a few of those.
You take, so that's how I started processing. Like you take, all the ones you talk about growing up with: Zeppelin, Skinner,
Neil Young, I can do Old Man, and
Prince. You take all these artists that you can, because we listen to, our sister station 939 The Duck at work.
Yeah.
It picks up the best. What's classic rock? Mm-hmm. So I'm singing all day long, every word, almost every song.
But if you do it yourself without the lyrics or hearing them,
I think
I would mess up. I would be like, all
and
right,
I'm
what's
with
next?
you. That's why I made
Yeah.
the precursor. If we had to do it without anything,
And you couldn't mess up.
and you can't mess anything up,
yeah.
I've probably got 25 or 30 that I could just sit here and write you the lyrics down. Here's the lyrics to
Right.
this song, without trying to think about it.
Right.
But then when we were doing this the other night, Travis, I didn't even really at the time think about the country songs that I know word for word. And I didn't think about it. Like, for instance, just the night before you asked that, or a couple nights before, Eli played Ocknell. Mm-hmm. I know all of that.
Right.
And I let it eat. Every bit. Both
Right.
the male and female chorus lines.
See?
So, Eminem, I know a lot of Eminem, especially the original stuff when he first came out back
Right.
when I was in high school. Like, I know Marshall Mathers LP, the Slim Shady LP. Like, there's a lot of songs. So yeah, I think I'm upwards of 100 for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought it was interesting. Because Lewis, I was talking about the show with Lewis, and then I was telling my buddy of mine, and then we just got to talking. I was like, man, I wonder how many
Right.
you guys would know that play music. And
Well, like
and,
when you do a whole set, a 3-hour show, 15 songs a set, so you're setting at 45 songs anyway, and then you kind of rotate, learn new ones, and
Right.
and so because I spent all my 20s playing in bars and
right,
Think about Garth. We saw Garth.
yeah,
And at the end, he just starts playing Request.
yep,
He just starts playing Request. And if he don't know it, he'll even, I don't really know it, but watch this. And he'll play it.
Yep.
And so think about all the things he knows.
yeah.
Hundreds.
Hundreds.
that's why he's Garth.
That's
All right,
why
guys, we're gonna take another break here, right quick.
we're not doing it.
Hope Jacob is going to favor us with another song. Before we go, Jimmy Newton, he actually knows 0 Britney Spears songs. Proud of you, sir.
I know a couple, actually.
I do too. But
I like Toxic a lot. And there's that one about the perfume I really like.
it's good.
Will you smell my perfume?
Yeah, I
And it's
know.
about her. Yeah.
Yeah, that one too. Don't tell anybody. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live. Get the app.
Get the app. Play some music. Play some music.
All right, I'm playing a sad one this time.
Brian Adams didn't have anything on the first track.
He didn't have nothing on it, did he? I love Brian. I love me some Brian
Me
Adams.
too, man.
All right. This is the latest one that I've written. Well, one of the latest ones. Wrote it with a buddy of mine, Kyle Austin Davis. He is the keyboard player for some dude in Nashville. I can't remember right now. But it's pretty personal and means a lot to me. So that's probably one of the ones I'm most proud of. But it's called "Won't Turn the Page." Little Bob Seger reference. Baby, that look in your eyes tells me that I've run out of time. Like the sand in the glass, our time has passed. Been a long time coming, but it happened so fast. And now I'm sitting alone, and whiskey's writing this song. And there's a red in my eye, could be you or the rye, but between you and me, I won't question why. 'Cause even Southern California still sees rain, and even heroes can let a moment slip away. And them old love songs that we lean on never hit the same. And sometimes moving on won't turn the page. I'm not saying that we belong, but I'm man enough to say when I'm wrong. If you think that somebody else can give you more of himself, then I can play along. 'Cause even Southern California still sees rain, and even heroes can let a moment slip away. And them old love songs that we lean on never hit the same. And sometimes moving on won't turn the page I'm stuck on. The one you quit on makes it hard to read. If there's a silver lining, I guess I'll find it. This bottle's telling me that even Southern California still sees rain, and even heroes can let a moment slip away. Yeah. And them old love songs that we lean on never hit the same. And sometimes moving on won't turn the page.
Man, somebody in the back showed you, like, they did that. Somebody in the back was flashing and I was playing. Did you see that?
All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster on 101.5 and Facebook Live, episode 253, Tooth, Intern Ziggy.
Like Stardust?
Yeah, or Marley. Jacob Melton, me, the Travis Reed. That was a good song.
Well, thank you.
That was,
It's
I like it. What
hits
that,
you in the heartstrings.
what that line say? I'm sitting here all alone, but the whiskey's writing this song. Did the whiskey write that song?
Yes. Yes, it did.
Yes, it is.
You
Yeah, that
can
was.
sing, bro. Like,
yeah.
for real. That's amazing.
Yeah, that is. Man, you
I
hit
always
some.
like it when we have a guest that can really do it. And you can do it.
Well, thanks.
That can sing better than us.
Most people can sing better than I can. That's not hard to do.
Me too, as well. Unless I'm drunk, and then I'm the
Hey,
best.
everybody can sing when they're drunk.
Hey, wait a minute. Travis really can sing if he wanted to. He plays a lot, but he has a really nice voice. He can hit really good highs. He does a really good Scorpions impression.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah,
I love me some Scorpions.
and I
He's a
know
change that whole down to Gorky Park.
Yeah.
Travis can listen.
down to Gorky Park.
So,
See?
That's pretty good
Get
right
that-
there. Got that little rasp.
Yeah,
You know?
people thought it was someone else, but it was really Travis.
yeah, it was me the whole time, the entire time.
And we did an amazing Seven Bridges Road.
Oh, we killed that song.
7. Oh, you got the harmonies?
We were phenomenal.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
What we did was crowd karaoke because it didn't matter.
We did.
The crowd had the harmonies.
Hello, Julie Downard. Watching on Everyday Joe's on Facebook.
Hey, that's weird.
Yeah, I know.
I saw her recently,
Yeah, they do.
just a few moments ago.
That's right. And I killed a song the other
We're not
day.
going to talk about it.
Yeah, I can't say that song that I killed at Singo. Yeah, the what? Getting You Home.
Getting home.
Yeah, Chris Young song.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, I shocked myself.
People asked for his autograph.
That
Yeah.
makes you feel good.
What people were going, Travis, was that you? It was. I didn't know I had it.
Travis can do it.
I can. It was
Did you like black out? You know, like had an out of body experience
I
for a
did,
moment?
man. I did. I was like, man, I'm gonna do this, and I did
It was
it.
weird because like he was standing there and then I envisioned him really quickly. He had chaps on and a hat. It was amazing.
I had no drawers on though. That was the weirdest part.
That's
Like,
what I thought was
happened?
interesting. It was they were buttless chaps.
Next thing I know, I'm in my car and I had to go home. I was like, why can't I go back in?
He was being escorted.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
The rudest thing ever.
dude.
Oh, I was so
How
mad.
No,
dare
but
them.
seriously, that was amazing.
That was great, man.
You
You
are
got
very talented,
great voice.
Very nice musician.
Absolutely.
I like your voice.
So-
it is very reminiscent of some '90s grunge.
So I don't tell everybody, but you know, I grew being in high school whenever Nickelback was so huge. I love Nickelback. Okay, that's it.
My man.
All right, I said it.
man.
I said it.
My man.
Dude can write a song. Dude can write a song.
What have they ever done to anyone? Nothing.
Nothing.
So just out of curiosity, I'm going to say this. I've said it before. As far as a live show, they're rock stars. They're performers. I've paid for tickets multiple times. I've only seen them twice.
Which show did you go
I've
to?
paid for tickets 4 times, but my stepson.
Who
went.
else was with them?
The first time I saw him was at a BuzzFest event. They were the headliner.
Yeah.
That was
And
good.
the second show was a Nashville show, and who was it? Lips of an Angel. Hinder opened.
Dude, that guy has the most growl and grit to his voice.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure he just like gargles glass for breakfast. You know.
But that same
I'll try that
tour,
tomorrow.
they played an Alabama show in Huntsville, and my ex-wife and my stepson went to that. That was his first show, and he got a pick.
Aw, sweet.
And it wasn't they threw a pick, he got a pick. It was Chad pointed at that kid. Hey, give this to that kid, and had one of his dudes go take it
Dude, that's cool.
Didn't
I
they
was like-
stop the show because?
No, I don't remember, dude.
Okay.
I'm not gonna speculate all
Right.
that. It's been years. I do remember straight up give it to that kid. Like
That's pretty awesome.
I thought that was cool. So,
is super cool.
but yeah, so I'm not gonna knock them. They're like Chad's talented, the band's talented. There are some catchy tunes.
Oh, absolutely.
When they came out with "Leader of Men," I loved.
great song.
I thought that was amazing. And
My
then,
favorite one.
To me, everything.
Was that your favorite album?
Yeah, everything after that to me fell off.
Dude, the Silver Side Up album? Come on.
It was too mainstream.
That's what everybody says.
we
We
want-
hate Nickelback because they're too mainstream.
It was too mainstream.
It's just too
It
good.
was too-
That's what you're saying?
It was too. I want to be a rock star. It was
Yeah.
too stupid.
That's good.
I couldn't do it. But in saying all of that, I watched a live performance on at Craig's when I lived with Craig, and it was a VHS recording.
A DVD?
It was a VHS
A
recording.
They had a VHS?
My man recorded.
okay.
You're not following me. It was a recording. But he played a song called "Mistake." Have you ever heard "Mistake"? It's not on any album. Dude, that changed my entire view of Chad Kroeger and Nickelback. He has some phenomenal range and like a bellow that just makes your hair stand up on the back of your neck. But this song, if you can find it, look it up.
right.
If you like Nickelback, look
absolutely.
for "Mistake."
Okay,
It
Mistake.
is amazing.
I have to check it out.
They pressed me when they covered Sad But True. And I was like, okay. So I saw it. I'm like, I'll watch this. This is going to be a train wreck. I'm fixed to get mad at Nickelback and not like them any longer. No, they killed it.
It
I
was the
like,
opposite effect.
Yeah, I was like, wow. So then they play a song off the Kill 'Em All album called Four Horsemen. Not a very easy song to play. Very fast. A lot of changes. And killed it. I was like, okay, yep, sold. My boys for life. Right there.
To me, when Leader of Men came out, it was more grunge rock. Like
It was.
And then Everything
it
else
was more produced afterwards.
Everything else was glam rock.
And it was but it's very well produced. Like the sounds that they got out of those
They had
mesas.
good songs, bro. They had good songs. There's some good ones out there.
They're fun songs.
Catchy. They get stuck in your
I'm
head.
not their guy.
I am. I have a Nickelback Zippo.
Dude,
About
there's
that.
nothing wrong with Nickelback.
I did not buy it. Somebody else bought it. I did not purchase it.
But
Promise.
you do have some. I mean, you can hear some Nickelback tones in your voice, but it's more than that. There's a lot of that angsty sound in your voice, and I like it. I dig it.
Yeah, dig it a lot, man.
Dig it.
That's awesome. What's your favorite song when you go play a show? What's your favorite song to play? What's your favorite cover and favorite of yours?
Yes, thank you.
Favorite of mine. It has to be 90 Proof and Smooth, just because it gets such a good reaction.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of reactions on Facebook Live feed tonight. I'm getting tired of looking at it. So you want to play that song here in a few
I
minutes?
was playing that song.
I guess I can play that one.
Yeah, my gosh, he's got 90 Proof. Oh man,
So, back in my cover rock band days, my favorite song to do was "Lollipop," and it's
Yeah, I know,
Lil
dude,
Wayne,
and I've heard
but it was
that.
Freeman
Hanley,
Hanley's
yeah.
version, and we used to do it, and we absolutely would kill that song. And
I've not heard that.
Everybody
name
loved
in
it.
Freeman Hanley, bro.
20 years, dude.
My body's on the floor and That was bad. That was bad. I forgot all about them doing the cover of Lollipop, but they so did.
I feel like that's what they're really known for. Like out of if
Not me.
everybody,
I know them from that first song. I was
Right.
like, ooh, I love them.
They have a lot of great material, but that's for some reason that's what kind of everybody sticks to.
Yeah.
Whenever you talk about Freeman Hanley, like, oh, Lollipop,
Wow.
They were one of the first ones to take a rap song and make it rock. Like they really started that trend.
Yeah.
You know,
I love that trend.
I love covers. What's your favorite cover?
What about
My favorite-
Aerosmith? Hold up.
Oh, Walk This Way. Yeah.
I mean, really, you can't. You can't,
Okay, you're right.
You
Fine.
cannot, like, this is not,
But
you don't want to do this.
it kinda-
you don't want to do this.
You're okay. Okay.
My favorite cover, well, I mean, Metallica Turn the Page.
That's a good one, man.
It's a really
Okay, so
good
that's an excellent cover, but my favorite Metallica cover, you can go ahead and tell them.
one. Was it Last Caress?
A Whiskey in the Jar.
Whiskey in the Jar? Yeah. Or it's Jar, but I say Jar-O.
What's your favorite cover of all time, though?
Crimson and Clover, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
That is an excellent one.
That's my favorite cover
Mine's
of all time.
more modern, because I absolutely love Five Finger Death Punch's version of Bad Company.
I dig it as well.
Dude, it's
That-
so
and, and Five Finger, they're like the hard rock version of Nickelback.
Yeah, they're harder.
Everybody
they're
hates
harder
on them.
Nickelback.
Look, they are the hard rock
quarterback.
Nickelback, and they also can put on one heck of a live show.
Yeah.
Saw them at Louder Than Life a few years
As long
ago.
as they're not fighting each other.
But
House of the Rising Sun they did was excellent as well.
They've done several good ones.
if I'm going to say the best modern cover, I'm going to say it's Shine Down, Simple Man.
As
That
Hope
was
would say,
big.
that slaps.
Because he has that
I wish I had the vocal range of Shinedown.
God.
Oh, that dude can sing.
That dude is bad.
There's a lot of good covers out there, though, man. Deftones did a cover of Buddy Hall, let's see. Say It Ain't So, rather. They did at a live show.
Really?
The Deftones covered. And it was great because Chino comes out and he's like, I just got to see Weezer, and was all into it. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's cool when bands that different really
Oh,
still
yeah,
like
that's-
each other's music.
yeah.
And then he covered Say It Ain't So in a very Deftones-esque style. And that was money.
We'll say my favorite modern cover right now would probably be Chris Stapleton, Nothing Else Matters. That is just a creepy, man. Like, he took the embodiment of that song and just make it so creepy. It's kind of not a creepy song anyway, but it's kind of dark.
Yeah.
You know, and then he just made it worse. I'm like, dude, this is great.
This is going to be some unpopular opinion, and every once in a while we need that. My least favorite cover, at least right now of all time, I'm really sorry. Please know that I love this man, and I mean no disrespect to him or his talents, but I can't stand the Nothing Compares to You cover by Chris Cornell. I cannot stand it.
I prefer,
If I'm gonna listen to it, I want to hear Sinead
or I
sing
want to hear
it,
Prince
or
sing it.
Prince.
Yeah. No, you can't. You don't mess with Prince's music. That's my thing.
It's just not the same.
Well, once one's, it's already done. Like it's that iconic. It's hard. It's
That's a good
hard.
point.
Here's
Good
what,
point. I'll
and this
take
is
that.
very sad, but this is my opinion. Also unpopular. That song's cover with Chris Cornell gained what it gained because of his untimely death.
Probably
If
right.
he had been alive and done that cover, I don't think it would have had the same traction.
Another good cover. A bunch of artists covered a bunch of the Black Album. Weezer
Oh, man.
did Inner Sandman.
It was so great because they threw in little.
They threw the at the end of it, and I'm just like, that did not just happen. Rewind, and I'm like, oh, it
Buddy
did.
Holly Ruben. Oh, it
Was
was great.
great at the end. Like, this is perfect. And I'm not a Weezer fan. I do like the song Buddy Holly. How can you not like that song? I'm sorry.
Hash Pipe? What about Hash Pipe? I mean, they've got some
Probably
good
don't
stuff.
know that song.
Yeah, you do.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay, I probably do.
I got my hash pipe. Dun,
Oh
dun,
yeah, yeah.
dun,
No,
dun,
that's
dun,
fine.
dun,
I'm fine with
dun,
that.
dun.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. So
I wasn't a huge Weezer fan
yeah,
either.
like, he loves them.
But
My daughter
I
loves
still
them.
like them. I like them, but they wasn't on my list like Matchbox 20 was, like
So I get that.
Three Doors Down.
And it was kind of the same. I love Weezer. Weezer's one of those bands that has the skill of the classical music skill, like they are trained musicians.
Right, and you hear that in their
But
recordings.
to see him live, I'm just gonna be honest. It's not his voice is not the studio recording. It's not the same performance. It's just not, and that's okay because I still respect Weezer.
Right.
One of my favorite, I've got a lot, Island in the Sun. I mean, but one of my favorite Weezer tunes is "Do You Want to Get High" because it is just so different than almost anything else Weezer. That's off the Green album. They do covers.
They were not afraid to be different,
and I love that about them.
and a lot of people did latch onto that.
My Name is Jonas. That whole run, man.
All right, guys, taking a break here. We come back. We got Lunchtime Theater. It's music of the week. And Jacob, we're probably going to have to hear 90 Proof and Smooth
Right now?
Yeah, because
Right now.
Right meow.
man, they're clamoring for it, brother.
Okay.
You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live.
Get the app.
This is the one that bought the bus.
Bought the bus. This one's going to buy
This is buy the bus, I hope.
Right.
I remember late night moonlight rolling with no headlights down back country roads. A rusted out flatbed, pretty little redhead making me take it slow. Kicking back cold ones, too young, watching that summer sun kissing on our skin. Rolling rock, sunblock, man, the party never stopped once we rolled on in. Thinking we were badass, thinking we were cool. We were 90 proof and smooth. But I remember mixtapes, heartbreaks, learning things the hard way and hanging with my friends. Fake IDs, no sleep, holding on to 18, I'd do it all again. You in that Def Leppard t-shirt, sneaking into concerts, singing at the top of our lungs. We didn't know we would kiss cause we were so young, thinking we were bad, thinking we were cool. So raise another tall glass of living fast and somehow making it through. We were 90 proof and smooth. Running around with the wrong crowd, all our mamas warned us about. Sorry, mama. Oh, yeah. Thinking we were bad, thinking we were cool. So raise another tall glass to living
side.
is somehow making it through. If our mamas only knew we were 90 proof and smooth. 90 proof
And the world.
smooth.
54.
Bus, son.
That's gonna buy the bus.
That's really good, man.
Hard to wrap my.
That's my favorite you've played tonight so far. I like
Digital retire.
I like the second one because it's so emotional. It's
Right,
such a
right.
deep place. But if I have to pick from the three, that first one, what was it called?
That one's Death of Me.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a really
That's
good
where
one.
I'm at right now.
I'm
RP in
it's,
the
it's in line to get recorded. It's not been
I feel
recorded
like it
yet.
has every bit of the pool that has. What's wrong?
I screwed up.
So I got one that's halfway written. So I got a first verse and a chorus, and I
Here we
think
go.
it's the best.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live, episode 253. Tooth, intern Xander, Jacob Melton, me, the Travis Reed. Bull is hiking the Alps. Eli is on the couch, probably asleep. Think so?
That's accurate.
Yeah. So his lunchtime theater this week.
Can you spell Xander with a Z? I'm just asking.
That Google said you could.
In that case, you can.
I mean, it's the electronic version of Webster's.
That's
That's
how my
right.
brother spells his name, Xander. with a
So-
Z.
Really? There you go.
Well, now I've been put in my place.
Well, come on, right there in that chair,
right here.
right here. Eli, his lunchtime theater is a Warrior. It's an MMA film. Two estranged brothers end up fighting one another. He said, "Good flick." Kurt Angle in that one? I think so. I believe.
I think you're right, but I don't know. I mean, get the Google machine on it.
Yeah, that's
Travis.
what
You know
I'm
that
doing.
Guy that owns the Google.
Well, I'll tell you, I watched DB Cooper, Where Are You? Well, 4-part series, not bad.
The newest.
Oh, on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started watching that. I haven't finished it.
Pretty good.
It's interesting.
Yeah, a lot of stuff I didn't know, which I've watched several of the DB Cooper documentaries and whatnot. Really good. Really good. You just got called. No, that was you.
Yeah, it was
You called
Rick-
yourself Redneck Rob Thomas. I like that. That's good. No, Tom Hardy is in that. In Warrior.
He is.
Yeah.
He's one of the leads. No, I'm not questioning. I'm saying yes, he is.
Oh, I'm sorry. They said he is.
I apologize. He is.
You watch Peaky Blinders?
Started it, but I restarted it
That
with.
is so cool. That's the second time
You know
the
he's in
middle of
that.
my sentence has gotten up again. He is. It's
Yeah.
the second time. That's so weird.
I had to start watching it with subtitles.
Because you can't understand.
Right. Kurt Angle is in Warrior, by the way.
You were right. I told
Yeah.
you were right.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Travis don't mess up.
Yeah. No, I did. But I messed up earlier. Had to play that song in the wrong time. My bad. But I've not watched the movie yet, Warrior. So,
I haven't either.
but the DB Cooper is good, and I started watching a movie called The Harder They Fall. It's a Western movie, and it's about African American outlaws at the time. At the beginning of the movie, it says, "Yes, these people were real." And I'm about 20 minutes into it. Very interesting so far. Pretty good cast. The little girl from 227, that she's in Friday, she plays Ice Cube's sister. She's in it, and she is bad. I mean, scary bad. Like, I turned it off. It was
Is that bad?
it was late.
Like hiding in them bushes, bad.
Yeah,
That's why I'm
no,
hiding in the bushes.
she just come up out the bushes.
Oh.
She don't have to have no.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm thoroughly afraid.
I was. Oh no, I'm scared. And I was scared, but it's pretty good so far. A little long-winded for my taste, but pretty good. Pretty good so
guy.
far. Yeah. Tooth, music of the week. What do you got for us,
Listen,
buddy?
man, it's some old stuff.
Oh my gosh.
I'm bringing back some stuff that's a little older. It's not very new, but I've used Dr. Dog in the past as my band. But tonight I'm going to use a song called "Where Did the Time Go" by Dr. Dog. In the past, I used "Hard at Races." That's also on the Everyday Joe Show Toothpicks. But This is a little different, but the same because it's Dr. Dog. Let's check it
Dr.
out.
Dog.
Do you know how to find Everyday Joe Show Toothpicks, Travis?
Tell me.
If you go to Spotify and you go to the search engine and type in like by the time you get
Yeah.
the EV in there, it's going to pop up. But
That
if you
quick.
type in Everyday Joe Show, it's going to pop up and you'll see Toothpicks.
That's right there. How many songs you got on there now?
188, 189 maybe today.
That's a lot of songs, dude.
So anywhere between 188 and 189.
And his playlist was playing at Common John last night after Singo. They played up there often.
He does like to use my music.
Yeah.
But he has another playlist, and it just so happens we have a very similar music taste. And a lot of the same songs are on LeBron's playlist. I mean, just true story.
I bet he found them because of you.
Well, that's possible. I'm not going to say yes or nay.
I bet. Trendsetter.
Yeah.
No joke. He called that song Old Town Road. He called it a month.
I'd say several weeks before. Like I heard it, I was like, "Hey guys, this is fixing to be everywhere. Y'all don't know it yet." And literally the night I was telling everybody about it at the show, no one paid any attention to me on the show.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, I noticed that same thing too. I heard it, but the reason I heard it is because Apple on their country playlist stuck it right at number 1, even though nobody's ever heard of him at all. Right there at number 1, first playlist, first country song. You like, am I on a country playlist?
Yep, it was there.
It was killer.
It was killer.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, man, this is fixing to be all the rage. Y'all going to hear it every time you turn around. It's going to be worse than Let It Go. And nobody paid any attention. And it was like 3 weeks later, one of the cast members of the show at the time was like, hey, blah, 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 Old Town Road, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, where were you 3 weeks ago? Why don't you go back and rewind? It was Everyday Joe Show Toothpicks.
Don't you love it when you're the first one to find a new song?
Yeah.
And you bring it to the table and everybody's like, oh man, this is fire.
Until I run into that person who's like, have you heard this band? And I'm like, dude, you don't know nothing about that band.
Hide and watch this.
You don't know nothing.
Watch this.
Nothing.
Nothing.
But
Watch
thanks
it.
for asking, Travis.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks
And
for.
like I said, if you do the Toothpicks and hit the little heart, every week when I add a song, it'll be added.
And you do it usually before the show.
Typically, or at least before the announcement.
Hey, time management. He's not very good at it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5th.
Fifth. All right, guys, we'll take another break here. You can play another one?
Yeah, I'll play another.
All right, cool. He's gonna play another one during the break.
I got a song I hadn't released yet that's
Oh,
ready
yeah,
to.
let's-
It's fresh out of the oven, you know.
Look, he's up to 4 songs and he knows all the words to.
See,
Do my own songs count? I can't even remember those lyrics half the time.
They count.
they count, brother.
If I wrote them, even if I can't remember them, they
I
still
wrote a
count.
song when I was 15 that is yet to be published. And I still know the
You still
words.
counted that one,
I
right?
counted.
Okay.
I know the words.
That's
on your list.
Bull recorded it. I mean, there's a cassette somewhere with it recorded.
See, there you go.
I have some old jams like that I recorded on like with a computer, like a crappy computer program.
I said old jams and said cassette. He still said computer. This is the difference.
It's probably a Commodore 64.
I don't really remember 8 tracks. Even though,
Me either, buddy. Me either. I mean, I remember what they are, but I never had one.
I do.
I remember my mom
She
having
does.
some.
I've seen them. I've touched them.
Dude, I got
Right, right.
I got an entire cabinet full of them over there.
That is
But
awesome.
I'm 82, so it was cassette tapes. It was cassette tapes, bro.
You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live.
And that's no bull. Get the app. Play us a song, Jake.
Well,
if
it's
you
a
don't
song.
mind.
All right, I'll play one,
I
I
like
guess.
the capo.
Thanks.
That's very sweet.
Yes. All right, so this song's called Pass It Around.
I will.
What the hell happened last night? It's been the story of my life. And if I know me, I'm probably still not done. This one's for folks like me, where last call ain't at 3. No, we don't stop until that morning sun. So grab a cold one and sit on down. Let's talk about how we all ran this town. Nobody's saying now we've settled down, but I got a memory, let's all pass it around. cross that line of time or three. It's how it goes being life of the party. Don't throw stones, no, just roll with me. And grab a cold one and sit on down. Let's talk about how we all ran this town. Nobody's saying now we've settled down, but I got a memory, let's all pass it around. Come on. Bad ideas make some of the best times, like rolling back roads, throwing bottles at stop signs, looking for trouble, oh yeah, most of the time, coming in the form of soft blue eyes. So grab a cold one and sit on down. Let's talk about how we all ran this town. Nobody's saying now we've settled down, but I got a memory, let's all pass it around. I got a memory, let's all pass it around.
The wilder side.
Not how I thought that song was going to go when you said pass it around. But when you said throwing balls at stop signs, I felt that.
Pair the heathen child with
I have. My most impressive one ever was drinking Bacardi 151. Me, Chad Shelton, Jeremy Shelton, and Gator.
Did you drill it?
Oh, it was a stop sign. It was a short bridge. It had the
Only
caution
available.
sign
Yeah.
here and a caution sign here on the same side.
I was like, I'll never do that again.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show. Brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 115 and Facebook Live, episode 253. Tooth. Intern. Zephyr. Tooth almost died.
And it hurt my knee real bad.
His chair snapped and he hit his knee on the 2x4 or 4x2 here on the desk, and he's dying right now. Intern Zephyr, Jacob Melton, me, the Travis Reed. Tooth is walking it off.
My dad would always say, he'd tell me when stuff like that happened, he'd be like, it'll feel better when it stops hurting.
He's not wrong. I get some of that skunk oil.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Cow, that hurt.
You all right,
real
buddy?
bad. I can't know my name.
God. Did you suck up some fabric over there?
I got a memory. You want to pass it around? Golly.
No.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, man, that's a good song. I like that.
Thanks.
That was really good, man.
All right,
Your
so I
voice is
messed
awesome.
up, and I was going to get you to play 90 Proof and Smooth during this segment, and I did it one
So
segment
now
too
you
early.
play it twice.
Well,
Can you play it again? Do you want to play it again?
Is that allowed?
well,
Under contract?
under contract, I don't know if I'm allowed to do it actually twice. No,
That was totally my fault. I've never messed up in my
Listen,
entire life
he-
until now.
He doesn't want to do it. You can see it.
And the
I
marriage.
would totally play it one more time.
And, well, I just
I
want
hope I get to play it for the next 50 years is what I'd really like to
right.
have, you know?
I hope it's your free bird.
Right.
Yeah.
He says
I can be
that
sick
now,
of it.
but when we re-interview him after he's famous and he's played it for about 10, I don't know, 15 consecutive.
If I never heard 90 Proof and Smooth again, I'd be happy.
I really like that first song I played better. That Death of Me.
Yeah, because I was going to, this is my segment. I was like, nah, I'm going to let you play. And I was going to do the 90 Proof and Smooth, but everybody kept talking about it. So I'm like, all right. So it was playing during the break, so it wasn't on the radio.
So dance, monkey, dance.
So you play what you want to play during this segment right here.
And if it's 90 proof and smooth, that would be okay. We'll give you another Luke Cold Water. Well,
I might change it to, 80 Proof and Smooth or something this time.
okay. Are you guys out there
You want to
listening?
do it?
I wish you do it.
All right, I'll do it. 90 Proof and Smooth. I feel like it's one of those songs where it's definitely one of those remember when where you're thinking back.
Yeah.
But it has this kind of odd twist because is there really such a thing as 90 proof and smooth?
Not according to Eli.
Well, not if it's moonshine.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, was it really? But we thought we were, right?
That makes a.
I understand what you're
I'm with
saying
you.
now. Like, I didn't know what you were saying before, but now I totally get it.
Right. We were 90 proof and smooth.
I get it.
It's both. You got to be both.
Yeah. So we were really rough around the edges, and we just thought we were cooler than
That's
fans.
right. That's right.
That's the story of mine and Travis's life.
Absolutely. Still to this day, right meow.
Right meow.
Right
I
meow.
love the meow. All right, ready?
Yep.
I remember late night moonlight rolling with no headlights down back country roads. A rusted out flatbed, pretty little redhead making me take it slow. Kicking back cold ones, too young, watching that summer sun kissing on our skin. Rolling rock, sunblock, man, the party never stopped once we rolled on in. Thinking we were bad, thinking we were cool. We were 90 proof and smooth. I remember mixtapes, heartbreaks, learning things the hard way and hanging with my friends. Fake IDs, no sleep, holding on to 18, I'd do it all again. You in that Def Leppard t-shirt, sneaking into concerts, singing at the top of our lungs. We didn't know we were kids cause we were so young, thinking we were bad, thinking we were cool. So raise another tall glass of living fast and somehow making it through. We were 90 proof and smooth. Running around with the wrong crowd, all our mamas warned us about. Sorry, mama. Oh, yeah. Thinking we were bad, thinking we were cool. So raise another tall glass to living fast and somehow making it through. If our mamas only knew we were 90 proof and smooth. 90 proof and smooth.
I think you did better the second time.
Had
Man,
to get warmed up first. You know?
that's what it was. I was letting you warm it up.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. That was
Thanks.
my bad.
You
100%.
did it on purpose.
Maybe I did.
He's purposeful.
Maybe I did. You don't know.
He's 90 proof and smooth.
Yes. No, I am not. No, that is what. How'd you come about writing that song?
Ooh.
What'd you do that wasn't smooth when you were a child?
Nothing. It was just one of those that kind of just came together, and I actually wrote it with my producer Adam, and it was one of the first one. It was the first song we ever wrote together, and it was just one of those part of the songs. Like I had the very beginning line, you know, like the first verse, and he's like, "Dude, I dig that. Let's." And then he like swapped something around. He's like, "Why don't you just repeat that same melody?" And we just kind of built off of it from there. And
That's a good
I
song.
thought, well, Kid Rock almost cut it.
Really?
It was on his short list for his new album that he just come out with,
Dude.
but it didn't make the cut.
Man, well, that's all right. Keep it for yourself.
Maybe, yeah, right.
Yeah. Don't buy him another bus. Buy you a bus.
Yeah, I need an ad bus.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's a killer song, man. I like it. It's
Thank
kind of like almost like an anthem, if you will. You know what I mean?
It's one of those roll your windows down and just cruise kind of.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause I think a lot of folks can relate to that one for sure. Because you and Tooth were talking, we thought we were 90 proof and smooth.
Right.
But
it's,
nothing 90 proof is smooth.
I guess the overall concept is that maybe youth isn't wasted on the young.
Man.
Ah, that's deep, bro.
Dude, I gotta get out of that. God, make my brain hurt.
That's deep, man.
It is. All right, guys, taking a break here. Well, we come back. We got some burning questions from Mr. Jacob here.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Bubba.
Is it rapid fire time?
Yeah, kind of. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live.
Get the app.
My bad, Tony.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Big Eng- You can save more with look out for details.
Fill your free stakes.
Sign up for and make a
That's all I'm saying.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live. Episode 253, Tooth, Intern Zelda. Jacob Melton, me, the Travis Reed. Bull is on assignment in the Alps. Eli is on the couch. Time for some burning questions. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
All right. One celebrity, living or dead, you would like to hang out with?
Michael Jordan.
That was the quickest answer we've had in months.
Absolutely. I'm in.
And it was an
He
amazing.
was my hero. Like,
I love Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Yes.
like all I wanted ever to do is to go and watch him play as a 10-year-old kid in '96.
Yeah.
I wanted to see him play.
Do you think Michael B. Jordan was at home watching this episode and got really upset because nobody was confused? Like everybody knew exactly who he was talking about.
Michael J. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan's like, man, nobody ever gets me confused. Why don't anybody want to hang out with me?
But
You
I
know?
did get to see him
Where?
play baseball.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You went down to was it Huntsville?
No, they played the Sounds.
Oh, that's right. They did play the Sounds. Man,
I remember my parents took me to it.
Michael,
So I at least got to see. I've seen him in person.
born February
But it
17th,
wasn't in his
1963. We
natural
were at the
habitat.
same venue he was about a month ago.
That's true. He was at the
Oh,
Ally
at the
400.
the race.
yeah, NASCAR.
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
owns the team. Yeah, with Diddy Hamlin. Yeah, so
That's awesome.
So we
It
seen him.
was so cool because he was like, yeah, MJ's floating around here, da, 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 just like it's no big deal.
I'd be
Kinda
looking
like
everywhere. I'd be like scanning the crowd constantly.
Similar story. I mean, it is similar. Dale Jr. is a big name. He's
Yeah.
famous.
Oh, absolutely.
He's pretty famous. Well, my daughter's dating a kid who is on Dale Jr.'s iRacing team.
Oh,
So I got to meet him. For me, like, as it was the first time and of course my kids are telling me I've known him forever, but it's the first time I'm meeting him.
Right.
Like, and we're talking, and he starts talking about Dale Jr., and he's just nonchalant. Oh yeah, when Dale called me, and he does the greatest impersonation. Anytime he's talking about Dale calling him, like, and he uses a Dale voice, and it was hilarious. But he was like, after you've met Dale and talked to him a couple times, it's just like anybody else.
Right.
That stigma wears off, if you will. So I get it. You know,
Same way with Jordan. Yeah, it's,
after a couple times, people are just like, "Oh, it's MJ," you know. But that's how dude was because he's been around
right.
MJ.
Yeah, absolutely.
To him, MJ's just another boss.
Yeah, just to do.
And he is a boss.
he's a boss.
Yeah, because I showed up at the race wearing my 23XI racing shirt. I have my Jordans on. I'm like,
You ready to rock?
MJ's going to know I'm here. He's going to feel like somebody's got Jordan 3s on out there. Where's he at? And he'll come. And he did.
I saw some Jordans. I went to New York recently.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've
What's this
ever
guy
heard of
doing?
Flight Club.
Oh yeah.
So I went into the store.
Yeah, I'm in the Flight
And
Club.
they had like the Dior Jordans.
Yeah.
And they were in a glass case, and they were like, "Oh, those are 9," and I was like, "100." They're like 9,000. I was like, "Oh, that's nice."
how many did you get?
Right after,
Oh, I bought almost one pair.
I almost bought one shoe.
right after 90 Proof and Smooth, you'll be.
That's
in
gonna
there
be my
like,
first purchase.
And they're gonna be
Whenever
like,
it hits
"Wait a
number
minute,
one,
aren't
I'm
you
gonna go
Jacob
get those
Melton?"
Diors.
You know what? You can have these.
That's right. Put these on your bus.
Yes, I would put them on the bus
Yes.
and leave them there
In the glass case.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Dude, if you don't do that.
I got to now. Now it's a must.
You know my Jordans, my gray and black,
Yeah.
super cool Jordans.
Yeah.
So I never wear them. I've worn them 4 times since I've owned them.
Right.
And I've had them, 3 years now? Mm-hmm. So Caitlin's boyfriend, Russell, is a really cool kid. And he's got some ones that are super fine, like tan and white.
Yeah.
I don't know what got into me, but I gave him my shoes the other night.
Did you really?
I did. And he lit up, dude.
Oh, man.
He
Like a
lit-
Christmas tree.
It made me feel so great just to see his reaction when I was just thinking about maybe doing it. I was like, man, I don't know. And he was like, so I was like, I got to now.
Yeah. I mean, I was just kind of playing. This joke is.
What kind of guy would I be if I did that?
That's right. All right, Bernie question.
Nuh-uh.
So you've seen the movie Roadhouse.
Yes.
You've seen the movie Dirty Dancing.
Yes.
You ask it because y'all always get mad at me.
Listen, man. Character-wise, we're not talking about Patrick Swayze as an actor. We're talking about character-wise. If you had to pick,
Roadhouse.
well, I didn't even get to finish the question.
All right. Guess who got a front seat on his bus? Me.
Yeah, I was pushing the album, and now I'm not so much. It's cool. It's okay to be wrong, Jacob, on the show.
Happens all the time.
on that question, it happens more often than you can
Oh,
count.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
The correct answer is Johnny Castle. The question was going to be if you had to pick to be Dalton or Johnny Castle, who would you be?
Oh.
So you would pick Dalton, and that's fine. Most people that Travis likes say Dalton.
Okay. Okay.
There have been a few.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with dancing. I mean, like.
No, and people, because I'm such a Roadhouse advocate, but Dirty Dancing is one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. I love that
it's a
character.
Yeah.
But he gets his butt kicked in the movie.
That's true.
He busted the quarter glass out of that 55 Chevy.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
Look, he brings that up because there was a guy on the show who's like, man, he busted that quarter glass out of that Chevy, man. You know how hard it is to get a quarter glass from it? Look, in that movie, it was in the 60s.
Right.
It wasn't hard to get the glass at all. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That needs to be taken off your reasons.
But all I said was he busted a quart glass. I didn't say it was hard to get one.
But he busted it out because he had to get baby out of the rain. That's a good man right there. He did what had to be done.
The windows busted out. They're going to get wet.
It was a quarter glass. She was in the front. She'd be fine.
Oh, that was sideways rain. Like
She'll be
Bubba.
fine. She'll be fine.
What Forrest was saying, it was sideways rain.
She'll be fine. Anyways, man, it's fine that you said that. That's cool. I mean, we probably won't have you back on. It's, you better hope you.
know,
I just don't. I never thought I'd live in a world like he's been gone for a long time, Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, about over 10
How
years now.
the world did how is Gary Busey still here, but Patrick Swayze is not?
The law of averages should have taken Gary Busey out 35 years ago.
Right.
I don't want him to. I love Gary.
I know. I just
Give me two. I love Gary Busey.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
But
he's got some pieces of his brain missing, and he's not the same Gary Busey that he once was.
Leg on.
And that's not. He's had like lobotomy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's
Lobotomy.
well, he should have. I mean, it's
Look, he's had some brain portions taken out, and he's not quite the same Gary Busey he once was. But I
he's still
understand what
kicking?
you're saying. Why is he still here? And they took Patrick. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a question.
agree.
That's a question.
it's
I think fair.
it ain't.
It ain't.
No, man. All right, guys, we'll take one more break. We come back. We're gonna wrap this thing up. We're gonna figure out what we have learned.
What have you done?
And if we got time, I got one more question for the whole peoples.
For all of them.
All the peoples. And then hopefully he'll play a song with us leaving. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live.
Get the app.
I missed the brewed. I was taking a breath. Brewed.
Oh, pop.
Like 25%. Style?
Per serving.
you say? Person off.
For your vote. County Commission. Or with my
By the can.
Arrived.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on Rooster 1015 and Facebook Live. Episode 253, Tooth. Intern Zion. Jacob Melton, me, the Travis Reed. Tooth, what have you learned tonight?
The Z is an interesting letter,
It really is.
and that Rob Thomas has got nothing on Jacob Melton.
Come on. Huh? What I'm talking about.
Also, you know what else I learned?
What? Tell me.
If you're in like DeKalb County and you go out town, that's like Smithville way.
Right.
But if you go to town, that's like just going to Woodbury or something.
Exactly.
I did learn that.
Yeah, that's,
I put that in my Magellan app.
did you?
Yeah.
That's me.
So I can just hit out town and it'll take me right there.
I am Magellan.
You ever forget how to get there?
I need to go out town.
Intern Zion, what'd you learn?
That Z wasn't a hard name to find.
It was not. It was not.
We could
I was
Zeus you up.
expecting it to be a little bit harder.
Yeah. No, X
That's
was.
what she said.
That's. X was the hardest one. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Jacob, what'd you learn tonight?
I learned that if you say literally, you have to take a drink
Yes, you do.
of Luke cold water.
It looked cold. Travis was pinkies out. I don't know if you noticed that. He's pinkies out.
Fancy, baby. I learned that apparently we were all 90 proof and smooth when we were children.
I'm still 90 proof and smooth.
Come on. Huh? Are
I'm
you?
smooth.
All right, real quick before we go, try to get this in. You get ready for a song if you can. Play us out. Tooth, any actor play you in a movie? Who would you pick?
Ray Liotta.
Oh, yeah. I can see him being Tooth. Jackson. Don't be dumb. I'm just kidding. You can't think of
How
one?
many
Jacob.
actors?
Gary Busey. No,
I almost said it. I was like, yeah.
Ryan Gosling probably.
Ryan Gosling?
Gosling, yeah.
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 Yeah, it's Gosling.
Keanu Reeves could play me also. I would allow that.
Yeah, you could.
Those are my two choices.
Yeah, Kim would hate it. Mine would be Matt Damon because apparently in his new movie, he looks exactly like me.
He kind of does.
Is it like a
actually.
Vikings type of movie or what?
I don't even know what it is. But I've seen pictures like, Travis, this is you. I'm like, oh my, that's not me. Yeah,
It's Matt Damon.
that's right. All right, guys, thanks for listening and watching tonight. Thanks for being here. Jackson, Jacob.
Thanks for having
Peanut
me.
Gallery. Thank y'all for being here. Jacob, if you could.
Play us out, buddy.
That's right.
Here we go. This song's called Live This Lie. In 5.5 miles time, I'll be over you, girl, and over state lines. I've already sold my soul to a lady in red whose name I don't know. So I guess you wanna know why I leave our love behind, and why this fire's in my eyes. Nowhere for me to go to escape the hurt inside, but I'll try like hell tonight. In 5.5 miles time, I'll be over you, girl, and over state lines. I've already sold my soul to a lady in red whose name I don't know, but she's gonna take me home tonight. We're gonna do what's wrong so right. I know I won't put up a fight. Now you know that we both can live this life. So tell me what's his name and how he wound up in your phone. No, wait, well, I don't wanna know. It doesn't matter now, I know you're not alone. And hell no, I'm not coming home. In 5.5 miles time, I'll be over you, girl, and over state lines. I've already sold my soul to a lady in red whose name I don't know, but she's gonna take me home tonight. We're gonna do what's wrong so right. I know I won't put up a fight. Now you know that we both can live this life. In 5.5 miles time, I'll be over you, girl, and over state lines. I've already sold my soul to a lady in red whose name I don't know, but she's gonna take me home tonight. We're gonna do what's wrong so right. I know I won't put up a fight. Now you know that we both can live. Now you know that we both can live. In 5.5 miles time, I'll be over you, girl, and over state lines. I've already sold my soul to a lady in red whose name I don't know.
I got a feeling that's.
Dude, 90 Proof Smooth, they got nothing on that. That is so good.
Thank you.
Here's the thing for me. This is why I'm different. 90 Proof Smooth is radio. It is all
It's
day long
radio. It's radio.
It is money maker. It is by the bus. That is real.
Right.
And that's what I like instantly connect with is the real stuff.
Real? Oh.
And that's bad.
Are we off the air?
We're still on the Facebook Live.
We're still on the
yeah,
Facebook
we're probably off the
Live.
radio. Huh? We're off the radio.
Night.
God, I wish I wouldn't mess up.
You don't know.
We'll end it, Jack.
Yeah, we'll end it. Yeah, guys, appreciate y'all listening. Jacob, thanks for coming, man. Playing those songs.
Thanks so
dude.
much for having me. It's been awesome.
Yeah, good.
I've had a blast.
You've
Good,
been
man.
a great guest. Thanks for sharing.
Absolutely.
Right in.
Yeah, you got the humor. We appreciate it.
Bring me back.
Yeah. Oh, we will.
I'll see y'all next week.
You gonna bring the bus? You gonna bring the bus?
I'll
next
bring the
week?
bus with me next
I'll
time.
tell you what, you can come back anytime that you're convenient for you. No invitation needed. When you do make it, notice I said when you do, not if.
Okay.
We just want, not every tour, but one tour, we want to come on a couple shows and ride along.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
3 or 4 shows, and you can kick us out, but ride along.
That's right.
And be
Fine with me.
roadies for 3 or 4 shows.
Done.
There you go.
Done.